the claim of combating so-called narco terrorists is just an excuse, just a false justification for trying to find a way to get control of the oil and get somebody in charge of Venezuela that's going to be a compliant puppet of the United States. But again, we're sort of caught militarily right now. I've likened this to somebody who's ever fired a conventional bow and arrow. When you draw that bow back and then hold it, see how long you can hold it. You're in a cocked position, ready to fire. And I think that this is not a military force capable of defeating the Venezuelan army. It's a force capable of inflicting some damage on Venezuela. When you consider the fact that Venezuela is, it's twice the size, 3 times the size of Vietnam, and its terrain is as rugged as anything in Vietnam, with mountains, triple canopy jungle. Whereas during the Vietnam War,
I consider it a provocation and a prelude to war, and I hope we don't go to war. I consider it a provocation and a prelude to war, and I hope we don't go to war with Venezuela. Look, at any point in time, there are 20, 30 governments around the world that we don't like that are either socialist or communist or have human rights violations. We could really literally go through a couple dozen, but it isn't the job of the American soldier to be the policeman of the world.
We should not be waging war against Venezuela. We definitely should not be waging war without a vote of Congress. As you know, I've long maintained we shouldn't be at war without a vote of Congress. And what I'm searching for right now, Kristen, is what is President Trump's motivation? These boat strikes were initially justified on the ground that we're fighting against narco trafficking. But then the president pardons some of the biggest narco traffickers ever convicted in United States courts. What's going on? Then Susie Wiles, the chief of staff, says it's about regime change. That's what this is about. And then President Trump tells you and others it's about oil. They took our oil and we want our oil back. What is it? This is so confusing. And meanwhile, the American public is watching the news of this week, Venezuela, the Kennedy Center renaming, the Epstein situation, and they're saying, Mr. President, please focus on bringing food costs down, healthcare costs down, energy costs down. Christmas is too expensive. We don't know why you're doing this in Venezuela, and we want you to focus on making life better here at home for Americans.
大家好，我是主播周玉琴。很多的朋友告诉我们，太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌帮助了睡眠品质。原版的太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，它添加有超级食物羽衣甘蓝，健康再加分。而有睡眠困扰的朋友们，赶快选择蓝色包装这一款晚安加强版，绝对是更有感。每日克菲尔，时刻美好 ，Good Feel Good。请上快点购为健康下单，而且要记得输入推荐代码，有额外的折扣优惠。太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌基础版、晚安加强版，新包装改版，内容不变，抽取更方便。要吃就吃最好的。